What's up, Guardians? I'm Ken Odinson. Thanks for stopping by the Viking Vanguard. In today's video, we are going to talk about the Iota Draconis high impact fusion rifle that was added this season of the Lost. So, as a high impact fusion rifle, it's similar to Aerontil, the Glacioclasm, things like that. Fusions were changed up a little bit this season. I'll talk about that more in a moment. I just want to talk about this roll real quick, and we're gonna hop into some clips I have saved, some gameplay, show it off in game a little bit. So anyway, this roll, the reason I wanted to review it was because I had cornered, and I hadn't gotten to try cornered on plug one yet because I haven't farmed for one. I'm waiting for it to come back, and I'm gonna try and go for one because fusions seem fun. Especially now with their changes, and I want to try a plug one with cornered. I know it doesn't proc very often, but I want to give it a shot. It has heating up, which is helpful, but it's not amazing on a fusion rifle in my opinion. Charge time masterwork is meh. Liquid coils, extended barrel is what I was running. Alright, so with this roll, I figured that cornered would help mitigate the charge time, you know, because obviously they nerfed the charge time on high impact fusions, so they charge much slower now. However, I don't feel like cornered came in handy enough on a high impact fusion for it to really matter. There's a few times in the gameplay where you'll see that it is procced, but in my opinion, cornered would probably be much better on the adaptive frames, which is what plug one is. So I feel like I'm gonna wait until I get one of those to try out cornered for myself. I know other players, like True Vanguard for instance, he's a big advocate for this perk. So I'm gonna try that out. My next, the fusions I would say you definitely should look out for this season are rapid fire fusions, because they are insane. That'll be my next video. It's gonna be in no composure, which isn't even the best, I would say, in terms of rapid fire fusions. Cartesian coordinates is a better word, but null composure is nuts. It's so good now with the fusion changes. So be on the lookout for that.
Your enemy has defeated you.
Yeah, like I said, the fusion, it's alright. I wouldn't say it's an absolute must-have.
Zone C. Enemy claims
but
zone
it is.
A.
It's a cool design. The name is awesome, in my opinion. Iota Draconis. It's a very good name. But yeah, the gun itself, I was not too impressed. I made a couple plays with it, but overall, I would say maybe like a 4 out of 10. Maybe if I played it, because I was trying to use corner most of the time. I have another roll after to try it out a little more and see how it performs. But because I feel like if you use it at longer ranges, I guess, as a rapid or as a high impact should be really, it might be a lot better. Because, like I said, using it as a close range, like real quick, oh crap button basically, it didn't perform very well. I mostly paired it with hand cannon, some pulse, and yeah, like I said, it didn't do the job for me. Maybe I think realistically you have to devote your playstyle to a high impact fusion a little bit more for it to be successful. As you can see in the gameplay, there are moments where ground impresses, but overall, I definitely am going to look for a new role. We'll go over the role in a moment, and that I'm going to be looking for. I'm not a fusion aficionado. I'm no expert. Before this season, I have not really used fusions very much. This has definitely been the season I've used them the most so far, between this and null composure. So Yeah, it's
Let them come.
lackluster so far, like in my opinion.
Zone A lost.
All right, let's go over the roll for a moment and talk about the perks we could get. So as you can see right here, how I have it set up right now is small bore, projection fuse, surplus, high impact reserves, and stability masterwork. So stability is always on fusion rifles because how do you phrase it? It tightens the grouping of the bolts that come out of the fusion rifle. So stability always is good to have. Obviously you want to go for range as well. You could go for just max range on it, but overall this is the role I think would be best because it's a mix of range. Then you have surplus that can bump you up as well. We could go with a range masterwork instead. Bump us up to 76. You can bump it up to 78 with hammer forged. Or if you really want to go crazy, you can go full bore, but that's going to take away quite a bit of stability. I don't think that's worth it. But yeah, high impact reserves is definitely, it's always a great perk on fusion rifles, and this one's no exception. Like I said, it can get cornered, but I don't think cornered is very impressive on it. Frenzy, kind of useless. I mean, I guess you could potentially use that for PvE, but meh. Harmony could be cool, especially if you're using it as a backup option, and then you go for long range kills because it's going to make it easier to get those kills. I don't know if it actually will decrease the bolts to kill, but it would be interesting. Kickstart. It could be good, I guess. I mean, I guess you could do under pressure probably would be good too in the first column. I didn't even see that when I was looking at the perks. For some reason I missed it. I guess you'd want to go under pressure and high impact reserves then, because that's the old classic for fusion rifles. Yeah, kickstart I feel like would be better on precision frame. Like Exile's Curse has it, and that's pretty good on there. Adagio on a fusion. I haven't tried it yet. If I get a roll with it, I'll probably try it out just to see how it is, but I don't think that it would be very good, to be honest. Ensemble's interesting, but that's only going to be handling. It's not all that useful for fusion. If you're playing using PvE, you can go Feeding Frenzy. Lead from Gold. Heating Up, Surplus, any of those really. Ideally, I guess Feeding Frenzy. Feeding Frenzy and Frenzy together. I mean, can't go wrong there. For a PvE at least. So, yeah, like I said, I'm not overly impressed so far, but I might just be because of the role I'm using. I don't think Cornered is a great perk for high impact fusions because of the charge time in general. You need really fast charge because it only procs when you have 3 or more enemies and excuse me, 3 or more enemies around you, and by then the high impact is going to have to charge extremely fast for it to be useful, and it's not going to work out. Rapid fire fusions though, surrounded by 3 enemies, piece of cake. You'll be able to check that out in the next video. So yeah, like I said, I have this roll. I have a high impact reserves roll in my vault that I was holding on to try out. I wanted to try this one first because I didn't even know it could get cornered, and I dropped one dropped with cornered, and I said, well, let's try it out. But yeah, like I said, not too impressed with this one. Next video is gonna be Null Composure. We kind of popped off a lot with it. It was a lot of fun, ton of fun. That might be one of my that's probably gonna be one of my go-to special weapons this season until I get a really well-rolled Cartesian coordinate. Or I might just keep using Null Composure because realistically, I didn't feel like I needed anything better while I was using it. So, Yep. With that, I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, be on the lookout for the Null Composure video. If you enjoyed the video at all, felt like it was informative, I'd appreciate it if you dropped a like. If you want to check out more gameplay, tips and tricks and weapon reviews and what have you in the future, consider subscribing, please. I'd appreciate it. Also, I'm going to be putting together a Discord. It's going to be kind of geared towards helping newer players, returning players, get back into the game and stuff. But it's also going to be about, obviously, like a clan environment, finding people, LFGing, stuff like that. So running events, things like that for the future. Other than that, though, thanks for stopping by. I'm Ken Odin's son, and have a good day. See you in the next one.